So we're going to move to election of officers, but I have some remarks before we go there. So I've spent some time putting some remarks together and reflecting on some things. I've been in service to the town of Londonderry for 25 years, starting on the planning board for 10 years, beginning my 15th year on the town council, serving as the chairman for the past 6 years, and for 10 of the last 12 years. During my tenure, we have had 4 town managers, 3 police chiefs, 5 fire chiefs, multiple department heads, dozens and dozens of retirements, new hires, and many award ceremonies. The voters supported a new town hall, a police station, and 3 fire stations. When my wife's family arrived here in Londonderry, there was approximately 5,400 people. Upon my arrival, we had 19,800 people. We now sit at almost 29,000 people with between 8,000 and 9,000 dwellings. The community has grown and has changed. We have moved from town meeting form of government to a town charter form of government with SB2 form of government. Some would say this was a mistake, some may not. As an original member of the Open Space Task Force, we developed a plan that the voters approved for approximately $12 million in funding over several years. The town now has controls over more than 1,500 acres of land that will remain undeveloped. This reduced our build-out capacity from 43,000 to less than 32,500. The town council presented to the voters many increases in services. The voters have approved multiple new hires for additional first responders, increased staffing levels for police, plus moving from 1 SRO in 2010 to 4 to 5 SROs today in our schools. Increased staffing from 8 to 9 fire personnel on a shift to 13. Additionally, Public Works has increased from 10 to 12 personnel to maintain over 170 miles of road. The community continues to expect excellent services from its leadership. We have had many examples of the excellent value that the people of Londonderry enjoy. One example is a home that paid $8,900 in taxes in 2009 received a bill for $10,500 today, an average increase of $110 to $120 per year, or a total of 18%, or 1.25% per year over those years. Increases varied from year to year. The average is simply an example. The goal remains the same: protect this community at all costs. We have 5 items that matter every day in town government. Police are well trained, have the equipment and resources needed to respond. Fire is well trained and have the equipment needed for respond for life safety. The roads are plowed and well maintained. Our most valuable asset is the protection of the children in the schools. We pick up the trash and the recycling. We now need to introduce a 6th item as a top priority of the town council. With the approval of the water article, the goal is to bring clean, safe drinking water to all of Londonderry. I have asked Ron Dunn to lead this effort as the water czar. Over the past year, I've been reflecting on what does the future look like. A lot has changed in the past 30 years. We have enjoyed living in an outstanding community that puts its people first, has grown, but in a controlled manner by using open space purchases and multiple development agreements. These agreements have allowed the town to offset many of the costs associated with these types of development. Londonderry has led the way in the state and the country with these types of agreements. We are currently working on additional agreements in order to grow the commercial tax base, offset the growth on the homeowner, and to add to all of that, we have insulated the taxpayers from added tax burden for the building exit 4A based on the 1990 Boston North legal settlement. The town has also secured millions of dollars in infrastructure funding from the federal government over the last several years. It has been an honor and a privilege of a lifetime to serve and to continue to serve the community I love. I am the transplant here, never heard of Londonderry until I met my wife. Fell in love here. Little did I know the town was part of the deal. We married at St. Jude's. raised our family here, and now my children have chosen Londonderry as their home. This is my home. We have many positive things to be proud of, and always look forward, don't dwell on the past. We can do nothing about yesterday, but we can be great at tomorrow. When issues are raised, don't complain without offering a possible solution. I truly love Londonderry. My family has dedicated much of our lives to others and this community. And always remember, service above self. And with that, I'm going to offer the following motion for Chad Franz to become the chairman and for Ted Combs to become the vice chairman, and I'll ask for a second. I need a second.
I'll second that.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Chair votes in the affirmative. Anyone opposed? Gentlemen, the meeting is yours.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
I also have a couple things I'd like to say. I'd like to start out just by saying thanks to my wife. If it wasn't for you and the kids, I wouldn't be able to be here to serve the community, and all the countless time that I put in is because of your dedication to the family. So I want to say thanks to that. Being elected as new chair is both a deep honor and a privilege for me. I want to start out just by giving my heartfelt thanks to the fellow councilors for your nomination, for your votes, and your unwavering confidence to me that you've shown me in support for this role. I also want to say thanks for John. You said it perfectly in your remarks. 25 years. I want to express my gratitude to you for your ongoing and continued dedication and leadership. John, your guidance is invaluable, and I eagerly look forward to continuing to work with you as we collectively shape the future of our community and united in a commitment to our town. Additionally, I want to acknowledge Jim Butler for his dedication and spirited presence in our council meetings. Jim, thank you for your service, and best wishes to you, your wife Tony, your children, your grandchildren. I'm looking forward to seeing you continue to contribute to our town. Sean, I also want to congratulate you. Get ready. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of time, and it's not for the faint of heart. And I think that we live, as John said, we live in the best community. And I look forward to collaborating with you and your contributions to the community and to the council. As I transition to this role, I anticipate challenges, and I expect, as our fire chief said when he was selected to be chief, I expect to scrape my knees. I'm going to make mistakes, and I'm navigating this transition with humility and a learning spirit, and I ask for your grace as we move forward. My commitment, my love for this community is boundless. While I may not always agree, we may not always agree on every single issue, I am committed, steadfast to this community and to this town, and it's my promise to navigate our differences with respect and integrity, and always putting Londonderry first, as we always have. In pursuit of a brighter future, my vision is one of unity and constructive dialogue. I believe in the power of working together, in fostering cohesion, and encouraging healthy, respectful discussion. In closing, I ask that my fellow councilors, the citizens of Londonderry, to join me in this endeavor. Let's commit to working together, to listening and learning from one another, and building a community that we all can call home. So thank you, and with that, we'll move to public comment.